Welcome to A Glimpse of a Blessed Life podcast, a podcast hosted by Subregion 5, where we hear testimonies from blessed couples about living a principled life as a couple, and topics such as relationship building, putting God first, parenting, and more. We hope you enjoy.
The power comes from your connection to God. That's why we put God first.
Embracing God all the time, no matter what. I think that's a very important part. But in order for me to practice like that, I need to always go back to God, because I don't have that kind of necessary capacity or strong faith. But to just to go to God, help me to do that.
The best solution is to really connect to God, connect to God's heart, inherit His love. Because all this uniqueness of us, it's a part of God's nature.
You know, when you go to the airport, there's a map, and you know your gate, right? So like I knew where I needed to go, I knew my gate, but like if you don't stop and figure out where you are on that map, the map means nothing, right? So I had to stop and say, who am I? Where am I?
God created me to be His child, to experience the world from love, and to be able to understand who I was and experience that. It took me everything to turn that around and to figure it out. No matter what mistakes you make, God wants what path you could go, that God doesn't want the best in you, right? You know, we've grown and molded and built our dreams together, and everything that I could point out and say that was wrong, we did wrong, we turned it around and made it into something that either is a blessing for us or we can give to others.
I'm in like the happiest time of my life.
What is the best part about being blessed?
Going from a flip phone, for those of you, to a smartphone.
Wherever you're at, it's okay if you're struggling. It's okay if you have questions or doubts. Your journey might be very different than ours. Like,
you know, something as complex as like what our faith is, a lot of the times not possible to figure out just in conversation. And so for us, like what really made the difference is when we started reading the K together. The condition we did.
Step back and look at how how our life is, and be like, is this best serving our goal of having a healthy, great family?
I really sincerely believe you live for the sake of others and then things will just come back to you.
Restoration through parenting and gardening, I feel like I learned so much about God's heart, and even though it might not look like it's impacting the world right now, I have so much confidence that like these little things are building up and are impacting, the past and the future. But my grandchildren will have to go through there, and hopefully our kids take after David and inspire everyone they meet through being ordinary amazing. But anyway, that's it.